back with another craft, and this is another coaster craft. I hadn't done one in a while. And if you had watched my best friend's jar, you'll have seen how I made this first layer. I'm going to lift it up. This was the excess that I poured into the molds from the best friend's jar. So it's just the resin, and it was mixed with a blue paint, and this was leftovers, so that's why I never like to let it go to waste. So I put it in here. And what I want to do is make a sand dollar coaster. And I did learn something. I was prepping my sand dollar, and I was putting the resin on it, and it kind of made it very blotchy, and it doesn't look very nice. So what I realized is I need to seal it first. So I had to go get a new sand dollar, and I put several coats of Mod Podge on there, on the front and the back, and now it's protected from the resin so it won't turn into, it'll keep the white color, it won't get all blotchy. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just use some glue, and I'm going to tack down the sand dollar. And this is just so that it won't, in the event that it might come up and float, this way it'll just be tacked down. So I'll do that, and I'll put it in a couple of inconspicuous areas, let it dry for maybe an hour, and then come back and do the resin. We're back, and the sand dollar's been tacked down, glue has dried, and we're ready to pour the resin. I've prepared my Easy Cast resin, and you can find that at most craft stores. You can go to my website at www.craftclutch.com, and I have a link to where you can buy it there also. And you can buy it, if you're having trouble buying it, especially internationally, go to their website at eti-usa.com, and they have a list of places you can buy it nationally and internationally. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour the resin over the sand dollar. And you can expect because there's some voids underneath there, you can expect some bubbles to come up. So you want to be vigilant about that as it's starting to dry. And hopefully it'll come up and they'll pop on their own like they're kind of doing right now. But you'll have some little ones that probably won't. And you'll want to either use a straw and blow on them, or use a lighter and carefully just run it over, and that'll pop most of the bubbles. So I'm going to pour that until I have enough in there to where it's flat, because the sand dollars, tend to be a little bit taller. So you kind of just need to look at it from the side and make sure that you have a level surface, because you don't want your glass falling down. And I did want to mention too, this measuring cup, which has all the convenient measurements on there, is also from the same company that makes the Easy Cast, and you can find that at most craft stores too, and it comes with these stir sticks, and they have some little paintbrushes that come with it too. Now once you have it poured, I think I have enough in there, just leave it be, check for any bubbles and stuff like that, but other than that, just leave it for 12 hours, and then we'll come back and unmold it. So next morning, and we're back to unmold the sand dollar coaster. And I'm going to trim this one. This one leaked on me before. So I'll just trim it all off with regular scissors because it's pretty thin. And then I can just clean that all up with a little file. But here it is, nice and beachy and simple, and I love the colors. I hope you like it. Hope you give it a try. Remember, if you're having a hard time finding any of the resin products, go to www.eti-usa.com to find them, and you can find the directions for this and all of my other crafts on my website at www.craftclutch.com. And I hope you like it. Hope you give it a try. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Happy crafting. Thanks for watching.